Ladies, gentlemen, thems and zems alike, I am Dell, and welcome back to another episode of Cardboard Therapy, show where I open magic packs and whatnot to cure my depression. I was going to wait a little bit to record this, but I figured, what the heck? Splurged and got some Marvel superheroes. I was planning on just buying singles, but it's pre-release weekend, figured live a little, I'm working a lot of overtime, why not? So my other thought was my shorts get a lot better views, and it's probably better off doing that, but I want to open them all at once. I don't want to wait. There's a decent amount of cards that, seeing some of the spoilers that I wanted, pretty much Doctor Doom related cards. I already kind of looked, there's no dedicated Howard the Duck card, which upsets me a little bit. And Man Thing isn't in the set, a couple other my favorite characters, but what can you do? Live and learn. Maybe not be such a dang old hipster like me. But we're gonna see what we got. I will say I have this video, and I might do a second one. I did buy more than one box. I did get a I really want to call it something else. Jumpstart. Because there's a lot of dedicated cards to the Jumpstart set, which I'm pretty excited for too. But I don't know. Besides adjusting my seat, what else to say? Jump right into it. I'm pretty excited. At first, I was a little cold on this set, but like I said, after seeing some of the spoilers, kind of hyped. I'm a big Marvel fan. That being said, but I don't know how because I would open a little better. Off to a great start with the first pack, huh? I haven't seen too many of the spoilers. The biggest spoiler I've seen is that there's a lot of Spider-Man set reprints, which just kind of bums me out, but it looks pretty sick foil. Frozen in Ice. Who's that? Vision of Love. These are a little curled a little bit. I'm a big fan of that. Vision of Love. That's a cute one. Sacrifice an artifact or discard a card. Draw 2 cards. What we got? Moon Knight, Iron Fist, Luke Cage. Is it Daredevil in the back, or is that just one of the hand? Burrow Backup. Great 2/3/2 white hero creature tokens with vigilance. It's pretty cool. I always like the basic land cycling things in limited formats. We got Hulk, Gammoth, Goliath. I think there's a few Hulks, few Iron Men. Got a nice little uncommon action. Power up abilities of other creatures. So you could reduce the power ups. That's pretty neat. It's on himself. That's pretty cool art. Quake, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. That's a pretty good ability. When you cast a non-creature spell, tap target creature or land. I can dig it. I think this is a commander card. I think that's the symbol. Bumping the camera. That's the symbol difference. The big panel versus just the M. Set symbol's fine. It's fine. I have complaints, but I'm not going to make on camera. But crossover collaboration. It's kind of neat. Infinity Formula. I almost said formulation. Formula. This is pretty good. Got a couple decks that do well. Dr. Jane Foster. Oh, she has paddles. I thought she was reaching her hand inside that guy's chest. I was like, is that Iron Man? Is she fixing his art? Oh, we got one of the art cards. Abomination, Terrifying Titan. That's pretty neat. Got full art basic. Bunch of guys flying around. Ooh, we got the Vision. Just a good one. Solar Beam, Double Strike, draw a card. That's pretty good. I know there's a Boogeyman one of the Vision. I'm not sure if that's ooh, Fabled Passage. That's pretty neat art. Are they coming in or what? Oh, pretty cool. We got Thanos. Are these worth a lot? I honestly don't know. That's pretty cool looking art. I like the little covers. I've seen the Wolverine one and the Doctor Doom one are the ones I really want to get. Ooh, off to a great start. We got Teferi's Protection, aka T'Challa's Protection. It's a cool reprint, cool art choice. I like it. Armor Wars Saga. Let's read what it does. Do people like it when people read out the cards? I'm not going to read every card. I'm going to read it to myself. Oh, I forgot to get rid of the token. We got a nondescript hero and robot villain. Pretty neat. This is a strong opening pack. What's that, Cricket? You want to open a pack? I don't know if you all can hear my cat screaming. She wants attention. Probably wants fed. Probably haven't fed her yet today. Well, that's pretty cool. I kind of like that. How they do the art cards for the covers. Ironheart. It's pretty neat. Ooh, Unliving Legionnaire. He looked pretty neat guy. Shield deployment drone. Crimson Operative. Ooh, we got Jessica Jones. I don't think I've ever finished a show. Iron Lad. The top card of your library at time. That's an interesting card. Contract Hero. See, this is what I'm talking about. I don't like seeing this in a new set, but what can you do? It's technically the Commander. They were putting just the Commander, but it's kind of a bummer of a hit. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty cool looking though. No sick foil. Ooh, I like how her eyes look. That's pretty neat. Visible Woman, Sue Storm. Is that one of the panel cards? I think. Ooh, the mount looks pretty sick. Like that. Hulk Brutal Brawler. That's pretty cool looking. Got Drowned Catacomb. Monica Rambeau. Oh, hold on. We're getting excited. The first two packs are pretty good so far. Photon Living Light. That's pretty neat. But excited for this. I have the Jurassic Park one, but this is a card I wanted to put some other stuff where I can't justify paying that much for the card, but that's pretty cool. Got a little Moon Boy. I forget his name. Devil Dinosaur. Pretty cool. Ooh, we got the Iron Man armor. This is pretty cool. It's the one that can turn into a creature. I like that. That's a good get. I don't know the values of these cards besides what I kind of know, but I'm pretty pumped so far. These packs are pretty good. I guess I paid a pretty penny, so I'm hoping I'll pull least value. Because I have a cart full of singles that I'm looking to get and hoping I can take a few out of that cart. So far, nothing I was actually putting there. Galactus token. 1616. Ooh, what makes this? Like the squirrel's pretty sick too, but. Ooh, we got Ninja of the Hand. Pretty neat. Little fun fact for people who don't know. Ninja Turtles is directly related to, I think I talked about this in my Turtles video, directly related to Daredevil, where in the comics, the original comics, it's the same canister it makes Daredevil superhuman, makes the Ninja Turtles. And all the references are directly to Daredevil comics. The hand is the evil criminal ninja organization, and then Turtles, it's the foot. His master is the stick, and in Turtles, it's Splinter. Gosh, there's one more I'm really blanking on right now, but it's kind of neat. It's a little fun fact for you. Trickster's Stratagem. I don't know why that was tripping me up. Hydraulic Helper. Ooh, Bullseye. That looks pretty sick foil. Discard not only card when you deals 2 damage. Sacrifice an artifact, discard it. That's like a little burn guy. Little burn buddy. Falcon's Wing Harness. It's kind of like what's the boots with the wings? Kind of sounds like that. Armed Assailant. Big Score. Aunt May. I like this card. Kind of wish I didn't get it in my packs. Hulk Smash. Use Teamwork to pay for an additional 4. I don't remember what Teamwork does. Maybe it's not a card. I'll look in a second. Destroy target non-creature artifact. Target creature you control deals damage equals power to target creature opponent controls. That's good. I like that one. Forest kind of looks like Star Wars. This is one of the cards. I'm happy with this. Mr. Immortal. It's a pretty neat card. Do I have a specific deck in mind for it? No. But I like the ability is really cool. For 2 and a green, return this card from the graveyard or from exile to the battlefield tapped. I like that. Especially with somebody such as myself trying to think around a food chain deck for Commander. That's a pretty good card. Oh, Mirage Mirror. I was kind of reading the text. Like, why does this sound familiar? I didn't actually look at the title of the card. That's cool. I like that as a reprint. It's one of my favorite cards. Abomination. Did we get him already? Irradiated Brute. That doesn't sound familiar. Cool art. 3 steps ahead. It looks a little weird having all that negative space up there, but that's a pretty neat card. Is that Kang? Kang the Conqueror? Ooh! That's pretty cool foil. Ultron. Artificial Malevolence. I don't know, I'm having trouble with words today. Let's look up Teamwork real quick. Because I know I got a card with Teamwork on it. What does that do again? Yeah, crossover, collaboration. Teamwork cost is an additional cost to cast a spell. You may tap any number of creatures with total power of that more. So that one was 4. So I can do both parts. That's pretty neat. That's interesting. I like this. To all the universe beyond hands. Suck an egg. This is cool. I think my only complaint so far is the way these packs are kind of funky. Villain, hero, as I drop it. Bada boop. Super strength. +4/+4, trample and ward. See, Hulk strong. Strongest there is. He's taking a shit. Oh, a normal Hulk smash. That's pretty neat. I like the version I pulled earlier. Giant growth, classic. That's pretty neat. Ooh, we got go Gary Killmonger. And there's gonna be sacrifice on the creature when you do destroy target creature. Ooh. Ooh, and he gets pumped for graveyard stuff? Heck yeah. Ooh, we got a Night Nurse card. That's an obscure character I kinda like. Was she in the shows or the movies? Oh, it was Rosario Dawson, wasn't it? Rosario Dawson. Thwip. Again, not too hyped on more reprints of Spider-Man. I would rather have new Spider-Men's. Mach 1, Swooping Scoundrel. Robotics Mastery. That's kind of neat. Makes little boogans. Pumps a creature. Ooh, well, that's a cool alternate art. I really like the art in the other one, though. This one's pretty cool. That's a cute one. It's pretty. Training Compound. Fantastic Elasticity. Baron Helmet Zemo. I'm not going to comment on some of the controversy with some of these characters. As far as I'm concerned, they are no longer them. They are Hydra, which is in itself a placeholder, but I don't know. This is a really cool card. Deadly Dispute. I like the reds in it. Not a big, what's her name? Black Widow fan, but that's pretty cool. Construct a Cosmic Cube. Oh, these are the new plans. Okay. I've seen a little bit of that. That's pretty sick. Control an opponent for a turn. Well, you know what that's going into. I'm putting in Yargle. Yargle, come to Bargle. Can't open the dang packs, huh? Is there a trick? There's a frickin' pull tab there. There we go. Just in case I get anything really good, I don't want to damage. Oh, I got Pizza Dog signed. Look at that. That's pretty sick. I like Pizza Dog. I really want this card in French. I don't know if you guys seen the meme where there's all these creature types, but in French it's le blah le blah le blah le blah. So it's like real tiny. I'm a fan of that. Just silliness. But this is a cool card. That's a close I'm going to have to a Frog Thor, am I? That's pretty cool. Dependable Quinjet. Little mana rock vehicle. That's pretty neat. Kind of like that. Hydra Infiltration. Target opponent discards stickers when a creature you control attacks alone. Target opponent loses 1 life and you gain life. That's interesting. Doc Samson. That's a cool character. I like the art. You can see Bruce in the background bitching. Kang Temporal Tyrant. Connives. We'll bring Connive back. That's cool. There's a lot of villain support in this deck, I've heard. But cool. Connive is a cool ability that I don't see too much. Dismissal Denial. Wild Pack. Ooh, I like that art. Silver Sable. Not big on blondes, but Silver Sable's pretty cool. Photon, Lady of Light. And I got a Clutch song stuck in my head. Then we got several of the Fantastic... I got a scratch in my nose. Several of the Fantastic Four, which is pretty cool. Draw a card, deal... Draw another hero. Does 1 damage to your opponent. That's good. Okay. Red card draw. You have to have a hero. Interesting. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Excuse me. There she is, Storm. Those are my favorite blondes. Creature flying can't attack you or block creatures you control. You cast spell targets 1 or more creatures. This creature can't fly until end turn. Ooh, that's interesting. I have a permanence only Selesnya deck that was like, oh, that'd be cool, but then that second line is like, no, it doesn't really work with what I want to do. And it's not the same colors, it's like the opposite colors of her other card, which is interesting to me. Abomination World Ravager. You brainless fool, you set me free. 10/10, holy moly, I just realized that. 10/10 for 8. He has a mayhem cost for 5. That's not too hard to get to. I like the weird text up top. That's interesting. Gleaming Bastion. That's kind of cool. Ooh, that's cool. I like that reprint. Creature can't block. Oh, that's a good card. I like that card. Just looks weird how they frame the text, though. And then Vision Quest. Kind of like how that foils. That's pretty cool. Search for art. I don't play a lot of Is It, so that's like one of those things where I'm like, well, this is interesting, but when am I going to use it? Here, hold on 1 second. And we're back. Let's tell my spouse something while they're walking through. I want to play Is It, but I don't have, I don't want to say the drive, but just the, I haven't found an Is It that I like. Does that make sense? But I am, ooh, let's not knock the camera over, fellas. I am working on a Jeff Guy. Red, white, and blue, and then a green, red, and blue. Just to kind of diversify my portfolio. Let's get the token out. We got a soldier. I don't think we've seen that yet. And a villain. It's kind of neat. Knight of Wundagore. Sure is. Oh, I thought there was a big chip in it, but there's a little crumb there. D-Power. Power down, so that's kind of neat. Okay, I love cards like this. Gorilla. Sacrifice this creature to destroy target non-creature artifact or non-creature enchantment. That's like a throwback to the Uktabi apes. Those old cards. Shield Helicarrier. Okay. Speedball. Characters that haven't aged well. Cast a spell at target speedball gets +2/+2 on turn. You may choose new targets for a spell. So you can bounce things off, and that's pretty cool. I kind of like that. Wall off. That's some that goes hard. I like that art. You know, it just makes a wall, of course. So 4 mana can cost less for each creature your opponents control. You can make a little wall for 1 white mana. I guess it's not too bad. That's a sweet card. Romantic Rendezvous. Miss Marvel, Elastic Ally. Green white, target creature gets +2/+0 on turn. Creature control power greater than its base power deals combat damage. Wait. Creature control with power greater than its base power. Okay, so when you pump something up, I got it now. Draw a card once per turn. This actually worked pretty good in my Selesnya deck. That's a maybe. Oh, so you look, a new Spider-Man. That's cool. Spider-Man to the rescue. Vigilance Reach. Flash. I like that. 3/2 for 3. Spider enters me, tap him. When you do, target non-attacking creature you control against indestructible until end of turn. That's word is so weird. I'm trying to think, like, is that for like blocking, I guess, more than anything? Or can you cast this? I guess you can cast it for a blocker, I guess. That's pretty cool looking. Luke Cage. Power Man. They never put Power Man on stuff. Is there something? Am I missing something? Are we not allowed to say Power Man anymore? Being combat on your turn, create a treasure. Sweet Christmas. Because he's a hero for hire. I just got it. Jocasta. Automaton Avenger. I think this is one I had in my card that seemed pretty neat. I didn't look through everything. I just kind of went through and grabbed some stuff to possibly. Oh, okay. Dark Fortress. That's pretty cool art. Dothy Voidstalker reprint. That's pretty sick. Yeah, I don't like Black Widow that much, but that's a good get. I mean, there's some good value in these packs. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm excited. I'm happy with some of the packs I'm getting so far. I shouldn't say that now because we're about halfway and I haven't seen a Doctor Doom yet. That's my big want from these packs is Doctor Doom. But I'm happy with the lack. I guess I'm probably jinx myself saying this too, but the lack of duplicates. That's my biggest thing with any of these sets. I don't want a bunch of copies of the same card over and over again. Kunlun Warrior. Super Suit. Is that a reprint of the Spider-Man thing? I don't know, but that looks pretty cool though. Interesting art. Avengers Hanger. Hercules. No, I'm just kidding. Hercules. Prince of Power, little butt shot. Is she grabbing for his butt? He grabbing for his butt? That person grabbing for his butt? It's all caked out. Damn. We got Hawkeye, the young Avenger. I like the art of the set. That's pretty good. I'm still like I read things that doesn't originally have to read it again. Deal with non-combat damage to opponent or opponent instead that deals X plus X or X is Hawkeye's power. Beast mode. Captain America's a cat? I don't remember. Oh, this is Peter Porker World. Giant rabbit. I'm trying to figure out what that is. That a duck? Not too familiar with that, but I'll take a Peter Porker cameo in the background. And upset that there's another Spider-Man card. Okay. Hyperion's Atomic Vision. You may behold a hero. You may choose a hero you control or reveal a hero from your card. Here's beheld. What? You may choose a hero you control or reveal a hero from your card. So you have to point at a hero? I thought that was I'm thinking of champion. I'm thinking of champion. You have to exile him. Take up the shield. That's pretty cool art. Lifelink indestructible. That's pretty good. I like that one. Oh, there's a swamp. Happy about a swamp. Is there Surge Foil in this set? I don't think I've noticed. I like a good Surge Foil card. Leader, Super Genius. A little tickle. I like how they leaned into some of the more cartoony. They didn't try to make things too realistic. I think it helps. Quantum Misalignment. A little evil. I forget what the thing's evil counterparts, like bizarre versions called. Worlds within worlds. Like that one movie no one saw. Ooh, Scarlet Witch Chaos Warp. Why am I losing my voice? It's been a long week. I really like that art. That's pretty cool. Heyo, Tony Stark classic art foil. Maybe this will be my Izzet commander. Top 4 cards of your library, make an artifact, put them among them, put them in your hand, put the rest at the bottom, transform for 4, a red, and a blue. Let's go spoil the next card. Oh, it's just a token if I take the token. Oh! Hello. That's pretty sick. I like that. Begin combat on your turn. You may put an artifact card from your hand, the battlefield with its equipment attached. Ooh! Do I want to build another equipment deck? That's pretty sick. I like that foil. Ooh. Have mercy. I think we're doing pretty good with this box, fellas. Ladies, gentlemen, thems and thems also. Like I said, I want Dr. Doom. I don't want to complain. I want Dr. Doom. Clue and an insect. Los Diablos missile base. I don't have too much room in my Wolverine deck, but I kind of want to throw it there just to have the flavor. Surveillance room. It surveils. Do you get it? Visions of villainy. Cost 1 less if you have a villain, draw 2 and lose 2. Okay. Masters of Villain, a little pump, a little Lord action, +2/+1. Search library for a plan card reveal. Well, I like that. That's pretty neat. A little tutor. A little cycle. War Machine. I got ACDC in my head. So you pump him up, you can pump other stuff up. I like that. Art's pretty sick too. I love you, Spider-Gwen, but man, it's a disappointment seeing you here. But I love that foil. Love that art. And then again, Pumpkin Bombardment. Yeah, we get it. Ayo, we got Tippy Toe. That's one of the ones I have in my cart. I think it's like a 50-cent card, but I'm excited seeing it. So cute. Madame Hydra. Makes me think of Dr. Girlfriend. Ooh, a Cooler Swamp. I like the little sewer action. Heck yeah. Ares. Attacks each combat if able. When you attack a creature you control dies, return a card to its owner's hand. Ooh, I like that. Fortified Village. It's pretty sick art. Black Widow Intel Expert. Ooh, I like that too. There's some really cool cards I haven't seen yet. Grim Fate Beast with it. Come on now, guys. That's mean. But I like that. I like that card. I thought it was foil for a second, but it looks kind of cool without foil. That's getting used. I like that. Hello. That was a morph card, sorry. Captain America. Oh my god, we're hitting some hits, guys. Look at this. His first strike enters with a shield counter on him. I get it. I get the reference. You and other heroes control have hexproof. Okay. We're getting some good hits, everyone. I keep wanting to say fellows. I work with men. Can you tell? I say guys a lot still because, you know, dude. But I've been saying fellows because I work with a bunch of old men. That's just kind of stuck now. So I apologize if I'm... Why does Ben Grimm have a bunch of treasure? Did he rob somebody? I apologize if that offends anybody. I'm not trying to be offensive or exclusionary. Disclusionary? I don't know. I'm tired. But I like saying fellas. I think it's a Butters thing. I think that's where I get it from. Anyway, Helicarrier Strike. Teamwork 2. 2 damage. 4 damage instead. Okay. We say thee nay. Ooh, Doctor Strange. I haven't seen Doctor Strange yet. I haven't seen Thor yet. I think is there some Thor cards? Hero in Training. Grim Reaper. Lethal Legionnaire. Returns to the grave with a finality counter? That's interesting. Ooh, a different Luke Cage. Oh, there's Power Man. I like a good Power Man reference. I like Power Man. Luke Cage attacks only gets +2/+7 gains indestructible in a turn. That's pretty sick. Grape Shot. That's a good reprint. I like that art. Okay. Mob Lookout. Okay. Not as cool. Spider-Man, we've seen it. Void Helix. That goes pretty damn hard. I like that. Game 5 life. There's Mr. Fantastic. I don't think we've seen this one yet. I think I got a foil for every other one of the other Fantastic Four. I haven't seen Ben Grimm. I would like the Ben Grimm. He's my fave. Mountain. Swordsman Steel. Draw card for each equipment you control. Ooh. Pussy for each equipment you control. This is pretty darn good. I like this. That's a good one. Human Torch again. Oh, a different. This is the Commander one. That's pretty sick. I would have very much liked this to be the Ben Grimm one, but I'm just saying. Universe provide for Dell. Winter Soldier, Icy Assassin. That's pretty cool. Would this look cooler foil? I don't think so. If he's so shiny in the background, I don't know. That looks pretty cool like that. Sometimes I'm happy if things not foil. You know what I'm saying? Another Equipment Commander. Okay, I get it. It's one of my favorite archetypes. Steel Ship. Holy shit, this looks cool. Hell yeah. That is badass looking. This makes me very happy. I love Squirrel Girl. I like old school X-Men Squirrel Girl. I like the cute new Squirrel Girl. I like Squirrel Girl. This card is a commander in the process. I love you. And I got Tippy Toes too. Did I pull value? I don't know, but I am very happy with this one. Yes, indeed. This is such a cool card. Another mono green deck. I know. But I love Squirrel Girl. I guess I should talk about what she does. Do you like squirrels? When she enters or attacks, create a squirrel token. Okay. I love squirrels. 1 and 3 green. Create X squirrel tokens where X is the number of squirrels you control. Cricket, I know she likes squirrels too. She's overrun with squirrels. I've been wanting to build a squirrel deck for a while. And there's always, I know there's probably going to be a ton of these decks, but I don't care. I am very excited for this. I'm just holding it and looking at it. Cricket, do you like squirrels? This is a very good box. I am very happy so far. I got 3 packs left. I got Hercule again. A little art card. Pretty cool. Hydra Troopers. Still seeing new cards. That's pretty interesting how I'm not getting a lot of dupes. And I don't want to jinx myself saying that. Hydra. Ooh, Ghost. That goes pretty hard. I like that. Can't be blocked. And Flash. That's pretty neat. They got Claw. Andy Serkis was done dirty. I think he should have stuck around for at least one more movie. Claw's one of those villains that has some cool abilities that I would have liked to seen more. Big Wheel, what are you doing here? This is stupid. Okay, it's just the equipment. That's pretty cool. Or a vehicle, rather. This makes me laugh, and this makes me happy, too. It's one of those characters I'm like, really? A different Deadly Dispute. Not as interesting, but still pretty cool. She-Hulk Attorney at Law. She's gonna point. 6 in the green, power, put a +1 on her, and double the number of counters in each creature control. That's pretty sick. I like that. Blazing Crescendo. Again, really cool art in this set. I mean, you have to have good art for comic books, you know. Forest, we've seen that. Electra. Enters a short-term creature put on control of power 3 or less, and she has a sneak cost. That's pretty cool. It's cool art. Spectator Seating. That's pretty sick. I like that. There we go. Oh, and it's I almost said my favorite. I would have lied. Second favorite Thor. Mighty Thor Jane Foster. She attacks. Exiles up to one target non-artifact token or creature. Non-token artifact or creature, sorry. Return a card to the battlefield, tap it as under control. Whenever equipment you control enters, draw a card. Blue-white equipment? I don't know. Maybe. But I do like her. Frog Thor is my favorite Thor. I like Beta Ray Bill, but the little frog. Massacre Girl reprint. Hell yeah. That is some sick art. I kind of like this not foil. I don't know. Some of these arts, look better non-foiled. I've been non-foiling some of my cards in my other decks, but that's pretty cool. And then just overshadowed Jane Foster. I like this run of Thor. I kind of like the movie too, with Natalie Portman doing it. Not just because I like Natalie Portman. Oh, that's pretty. That looks. See that? I take it back. What I said about the was it Bucky or Winter Soldier? That black with the foil looks really good. Damn. I kind of want to build a deck around her now, too. Holy moly. Penultimate pack. Still no Doctor Doom. I'm happy with what I've got. I'm really happy with Squirrel Girl. Watch her be like a $2 card. I'm excited for nothing. It's a joy it brings me, damn it. I want a Doctor Doom. Come on, give me the Doctor Doom. A very specific Doctor Doom, but I'll be happy with any Doctor Doom. Aim Scientists. Ooh, that's pretty cool art. I like that. Murdoch's Crusade. It could be your demon or your angel. Exile creature, exile enchantment. I just like that art. I'll probably just put that in my binder. We got... Is that the Daredevil? Is that Daredevil? The beard? Abomination. We got a different art. We've gotten this Abomination before, a different art. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with dupes, different arts. That looks silly. Is that X-23? No, that's Elektra, probably. Every time I see, like, I don't know. Kingpin is a big man in the comics, and every time I see him, like, portrayed with, like, normal-looking art and people, it always throws me off. Oh, that's Echo. I'm so focused on the art, I didn't realize who it was. Because it didn't look like Elektra. I thought it was X-23 at first. The little pants and the sleeves, you know what I mean? Copy turret. Activate triggered by control from a creature source. Ooh! I like that. I have that Doctor Who guy in my one deck. Does the same thing. I can get another... This is the second person that does it. I like that. Interesting. Fantastic bounce. Know what I mean, fellas? I don't know why I said that. Please forgive me. Ooh, Howling Commandos? That's pretty neat. Kind of like G.I. Joe art, which is, kind of what they are, but kind of like that. Creature control get +1/+1 on a turn. Soldier control get visuals on a turn. Interesting. Dr. Spectrum, come on. I don't recognize that guy, but that just makes me laugh. I shouldn't laugh. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to be a good person. Ooh, Sola. That's a really cool art. I really like that. Makes a little guy. A different island. I do appreciate that. It's pretty cool. Green Goblin, back for more. That's some sick art. Pay comment, you may discard a card. If you do, each opponent discards a card. Okay, that's pretty cool. Mayhem cost. Same as his casting cost. That's weird. There's at least a Doctor Doom. I'm going to count that as good because I don't know if I'm going to get it. But look at top card of each player's library. Exile the card's face. I may play them without paying their mana cost as long as they remain exiled. Again, I say, interesting. Heyo! As soon as I gave up hope, there he is. That's one of the ones I want. That's a cool art. I'm happy with that. I do like the other art with him crossing his arms with his clones behind him. And then there's like the full green. It's pretty cool looking. But I'm happy with this. This is a cool one. I'm happy. I got one more pack. Let's end with a bang, I guess. But ooh, hello. Archangel Thune. Ooh, I could use this. This is a sick card. Keep distracting myself from the cards I want to talk about. When he enters, you get 2 tokens, and as long as you control an artifact or a plan, artifact creature or plan, he is indestructible. And an instant draw card loses. So a little end of turn for Phyrexian Arena. I'm pretty excited for. I'm kind of glad they said artifact creature, because there's too many indestructible artifacts that are just artifacts. Too easy to cheat out. And that was my plan until I read a little closer. I'm like, I could do a little more interesting thing with that. Loki, God of Mischief. That's pretty cool. Becomes hard ability. Draw a card. Triggers once per turn. Oh, he's hanging out with Storm. Ben. I like the art of this. I'm getting better at cards that I enjoy the art of, not just building it or putting it in the decks. Just like have my little binder where I have them in there, I can look at them. Last pack. Slash, gonna give him a little kiss, a little extra love. Are there serialized cards in this set? I'm pretty happy with what I got. I got my Doctor Doom. I got Squirrel Girl. I got some good stuff. I'm smiling. I'm happy. Let's add it on the bank. We get something really sick in this one. Pull Thor art card. Pym Technologies. So we're not seeing a lot of dupes. I'm pretty happy with that. Then I'll say it again. Stolen Stark Tech. Building a cave with scraps. Hawkeye's bow. Little pizza dog. Oh, Avengers Tower. Specific for heroes. Hex magic. Interesting. I know somebody's going to be enjoying that. My spouse is going to like that. Quantum reduction. Little MODOK cameo. I appreciate that. Virtuous variant. Is this a Spider-Man card? I guess it's at least a Spider-Man I don't remember seeing. That's pretty cool. Put a +++ on each creature control. That's pretty cool. Molten Lavamancer. Just non-combat damage one or more of your opponents to return and create a elemental. Oh, I spoke too soon. We got a dupe. I don't know. I kind of like that one. I got a dupe of that too. That's fine. A different art for Tony Stark. That's kind of cool. Look, I still like the other one I pulled. This is the world telling me to build a Tony Stark deck. Well, that goes pretty hard too. I like that. Galactus. Hello. We have a Galactus there, but we don't. What makes it? Flying, trample, indestructible. When it enters exile target permanent. Okay. Galactus attacks the opponent with the most life among your opponents each combat life. Able, unless you control a creature team. Oh, Silver Surfer's in this. Am I aware of that? 12 for 10. That's not too bad. Ooh. That's pretty cool looking. I think I showed my spouse this one, but they're not really interested in spell slinger decks, but that's pretty cool art. I do like that. The two. Oh, what? That's pretty cool. Doom variant. Roaming Throne. Uh-oh. That's going in a deck. Fucking T-Rex. Doctor Doom. Ooh, I'm very happy with that. We have one more card left. Is it going to be bigger than this? I think this might be the sweet note. Yeah. Dupe. It's full frame release, but that's pretty sick. That's the high note, I think, of the end of the pack. So that's pretty cool. I'm very happy with that. That's going right in my Nazgul deck, sorry. I want to build a Doctor Doom deck, but that's going in Nazguls. I don't know what else to say. That was some good pulls, some really cool cards there. I'm very happy. Value, I think we pulled about value worth. There's some really good cards in there that I think are worth a good bit, but I'll be honest, I have no idea at this point. But I'm very happy to get the pulls I did. I am so excited to build my Squirrel deck. So excited to switch out some of the reprints. I'm very happy. It's been a long week. Stopped at the last minute, figured what the hell. Ran to an old buddy talk for a while. I'm very happy. It's gonna be fun. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, love you.